We don't get a lot of demos these days. Back a few years, just after the Big Bang, almost every game put out a demo, but with games costing $50 jillion, dropping a demo is something most publishers won't do. So it's usually the indie studios that give us those rare beasts. One such demo, New Arc Line, from developer Dreamate. Never heard of them, you say? Well, New Arc Line is their first and only game. Started by a couple of mates who wanted to make their dream game. That's their description, not mine. They formed Dreamate, won an award to develop more on their game, hired a bunch of people, and now we have a demo for New Arc Line. This game is supposed to launch in 2024, but as this is a Ukrainian development studio, all bets are off. To their credit, at least for right now, they're not going early access asking for money. So what is this game? Think of a mashup of Baldur's Gate 3, the original Baldur's Gate, and the little Neverwinter Nights. The setting is a steampunk world where magic and technology are at odds. And of course there's a plague. The developer promises a rich story, lots of choice and consequence, tons of skill checks, romanceable party members, and a combat system that's pretty much the same as Baldur's Gate 3. Pause, take your time, or just start clicking on people. Recently, the dev team have done a couple of AMAs. I'll drop a link to two of the most relevant, as well as their story trailer. As for this demo, well, there's some good and there's some bad. Now let me get one of the biggest sticking points out of the way right now. Yes, this is a playable demo, but it is clearly not a finished game. There are a lot of missing assets, especially audio. In one of their question and answer sessions, they did say that most of the dialogue would be voiced. The demo, however, has no VO. In fact, 3 of the 4 available voices you can pick for your PC have nothing more than grunts. Anyway, before you get started, you're going to want to go to the single settings page. They're the usual suspects for graphics settings, though nothing spectacular. And you will want to be very careful with these, setting everything to max, especially with the bloom turned up. You are going to get to enjoy stuttery performance in those outdoor areas where there's all kinds of reflections and NPCs walking around. You will, however, want to set things to their highest resolution and texture detail unless you would like to look at fuzzy-edged, barely recognizable NPCs. And on that exciting settings page, you will notice there is no separate slider for music and ambient sounds. And that sucks. The music can get a little annoying, but if you turn it too far down, you're just walking around a silent universe. Once you've fiddled with those settings, starting a new game will take you straight away to the character creator. You can be male or female without the need to choose your pronouns, because they don't have that in this game. For the demo, you can only be a human or an elf. The full game, you're going to be allowed to be a human, elf, dwarf, or giant. And you have 2 classes, the technology side, a diesel engineer, or the magic side, and you get to pick a background. Much like backgrounds in BG3, these have the requisite plus to this, minus to this. I was happy to find out that if you pick a male character, you look like a male character. If you pick a female character, you look like a female. You have a few preset head options, hairstyles, hair color, eye, makeup. You, however, will not be customizing your junk or rack. And some of the hairs are really nice. No, it doesn't wave around when you move your character, but unlike some games that are coming out, Dragon Age the Veilguard, your character actually has a chance to look like something decent. You have a set of starting stats, but you also have quite a few that you have to put on your character before you start the game, allowing you to start your journey either down the technology side or the magic side. The rules, the stats, and mechanics are all familiar D&D-esque. It is their own system, however. An interesting difference is that you're trying to meet a number or below to pass that check. And in the demo, there are a lot of either passive or active checks, using a wide variety of your skills, attributes, and background. All of this sounds quite promising, and it might be, but we can't go jumping up and down for joy just yet. For this demo feels more like a proof of concept rather than here's a game we're ready to ship. As of now, the best part of the demo is the combat. I found either the magic or the techno side to be easy to play, and as much as I'm into the dialogue and story, I did find the combat to be engaging, which is good because something needs to be, the writing really lacks polish. You can tell not only is this written by non-native speakers of English, but written by folks who are not professional writers, which ends up making the dialogue dull and the story overall to be meh. You do, however, get two choices for how you're going to end the quest you get to do and how you handle the little subquests within it. It is, however, one of those systems where you can ask every question in the dialogue tree, and in the short demo quest we get to play, you don't see a lot of branching. This is a game I would like to see more of, but only if the writing is improved. They toss in those various voiceover and audio assets, give us a far more robust set of settings, and optimize this thing so that it doesn't stutter. So we'll be keeping an eye on this one. Let's just hope world events and the economy don't shutter this one. What do you think? Tried this demo? Does it look interesting to you? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.